Ivory and welcome to my online tutorial. It's not my kitchen, it's my friend's. Sobrang ganda ng kusina niya. I have to do an apron for it. Look at my apron, it's new and it's double purpose, you'll see it later. So what we're gonna do today is actually, of course, my favorite, what I'm known for, pastas. Second, I'm gonna do a dessert that my grandma used to make, my nanay, no? Ayun yung nakita niyo parang savory custard toast, but we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Okay? So we're now here, and it is her lovely counter. Before we start, of course, our double-purpose apron. We're gonna, you don't want to mess up. So it's got my name on it, meaning I'm the queen of the kitchen. Walang aagaw niya, unless she arrives. I want to do a very easy pasta that, like, parang you can grab anything from your fridge. Okay, so we should start, always choose your proteins or your meats or your base for the sauces. So what I found here earlier is this. This is a Alaminos Longanisa. It's a sausage. So basically you can use any sausage, but this one is really good because it has a lot of fat. And fat means flavor. You know that. So we have this. Of course, we'll need basil. And then some tomatoes. Tomato, whatever. If a guy gives me a kitchen like this, I will marry him instantly. So we're gonna make a sauce out of these. What we need is garlic. Everybody loves garlic. I love garlic. You know why I always use this kind of things? Because it already has flavor, so you don't need to put a lot. So you will only season this kind of things with salt and pepper at the end. You don't need to put chili flakes or anything, unless you want it spicy. Original thing when it has the toothpick. See? Alaminos, actually my favorite. It's so garlicky. Tsaka you know that parang hindi siya yung na-twisted, diba? Ito yung may toothpick. Ayun, you know ito yung real deal Alaminos. Yes. So my lola, actually, what they do is nilalaga muna or they boil this thing first. But what I do is, I actually just mince it. Because it's so small, it's gonna get crunchy. Number 3. It's almost close to angel hair, but it's not. It's a bit thick. I've been boiling my water in here for around 5 or 10 minutes. You know what? It's right if it looks like this. Look, there's little bubbles and there's like my hot steam na talaga siya dyan. So you know, your salt. Kapag ganyan na. Kasi pag nilagay mo yung salt mo on earlier, actually, well, that's what I say, mas matagal siyang, ano to? Mas matagal siyang uminit, no? Kasi may laman na okay, so, every time I parang ganito, I don't, maybe it's just like 1.5 gallon water, I use this much salt, a handful, literally just throw it in there. Pero rock salt, mind you, always remember that rock salt and iodine salt is very different. So I use rock salt, pag handful. Siguro pag iodine is like parang 1 teaspoon. Here's the trick I use. When I'm cooking for 2 people, ewan ko, depende sa laki ng kamay nyo, ah. I do like this. Oh, yan. 2 people to. Kasi when malaki ako babae, I eat a lot, so when I eat pasta, it's like this. So this for 2 people. A lot of people will, Italians, magalit kapag pinutol mo yun. So I'm gonna do it the old way. So it's gonna cook about 7 minutes. So the challenge here is, by the time it gets ready, dapat ready na rin yung sauces na. Use olive oil in salads or to flavor stuff, but sabay na sila. I don't brown my garlic unless you want your food to have a bitter taste. I only put a little bit of oil because our Alaminas longanisa, or our sausage, has a lot of fat and you can see it in there. So by the time that it cooks, like crispy, para siyang bacon, matutunaw yung taba. It's like the stage na yung sausages mo is like cooked na. Para nag-caramelize na siya. So it's the garlic. See my garlic? I never burn my garlic. See, parang nag-sweat lang siya. At this point, you guys tomatoes. I love incorporating colors with my food also. It's not just my personality. Like parang when you cook happy, your food's gonna taste happy too, diba? So always it's your mind that you always smile when you cook. So it's like this. Yeah. So common mistakes na gusto kong itawa. So one thing na Filipinos, alam natin lahat to. Everybody puts, I forgot to mention earlier, you put oil. And that's a big no-no. Ayaw mo nun at all. You know why? Because pasta has this natural starches. Kumbaga may flour siya sarili. And pag hinango mo siya, you want that starch eh. Kasi doon kakapit yung sauce. And it actually helps your sauce na para mag-thicken. So you don't put oil in your pasta. Unless na, if you're gonna use it for catering or ano, yung matagalan. But if you're gonna eat it right away, you're gonna commit this sin. Like, you wanna know if your pasta is ready. I bet you've heard this like 1,000 times. Al dente. So al dente means in Italian, to the tooth. Ibig sabihin, there's a bite. There should be a bite. So you put it. This is so perfect. So when it's halfway through na, pag malapit siya matapos, I always season. Hindi ako nagsi-season. Alam mo, kung lalaki ako, pakakasal ako na yung sarili ko eh. Sarap! Just add a bit of pepper. Just a bit. So at this point, the sauce is salty, it's garlicky. You want to cut that out with what? Of course, basil. Don't be scared with basil because a pack only costs around 14 pesos. Alam mo, sinasabi ng yaya ko. Lagi daw niya ito nakikita for a long time in the province. They never know what's the use for this. So I turn. Any type of sausage. Huwag lang yung matamis ah, kasi it's gonna ruin the thing. So you can use vegan, you can use lukban, ano ba ba? Finish this off with cheese. So I'm doing a grated Parmesan. If you don't have it, you don't have to. I just like the taste. But you know, since it's April, I bet meron kayong tirang queso de bola. And that works well. You know when your cheese is like, gives that oil, tapos tumitigas na siya? That's an aged cheese. Mas masarap siya, I swear. It's salty, tapos parang siya siyang parang. So that's it. This is our pasta. In Italy, we call this salsiccia. Sausage is salsiccia in Italian. And tomato is pomodoro. So if you want to give it a fancy name, this will be a salsiccia e pomodoro pasta. Diyos ko, Longanisa lang yan. With our pasta, so we're gonna make dessert. So since we got a Longanisa and kamatis going on, so para siyang breakfast theme, di ba? So I'm gonna make a very easy dessert na parang medyo breakfasty because I'm gonna make a French toast, okay? So, any will do. Actually, lahat ng lupa, turo na lola ko, alam mo, full to pandesal, buns, or whatever bread you have will work. So I have these thick sliced French toast bread. Yeah, tasty, buns, whenever you can do it. It's very, very easy. We're gonna need milk. If that will do. Actually, if I'm gonna get out and some eggs. Because a French toast is normally just eggs and milk. But what we want to do now is make it a bit sweet na para siyang custard yung gagawin natin. Okay? Had this great idea of putting a banana in there. Kasi nga maging breakfast theme tayo eh. Sorry! I have a lot whenever I see a banana. Okay. Sorry, Sultry Chef. Okay. Then, since we're going to make caramel, you'll need brown sugar and maybe a little bit more butter. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so we have our fire on medium. We'll just melt our butter. Actually, we can use an old one. Old one is better. Because if you will be using a day old or yung fresh, it's so soft. It's gonna turn mushy later. So, much better if you will have a 3-day-old yung tira-tirang buns nga or pandesal, di matigas na. Kasi it soaks up all the custard. And when it cooks, it's gonna stay firm. So, let's try our luck with this one because this one is new. But we'll see. If you have a new, pagbago lang siya, parang saw-saw tinapay lang talaga siya. Wag mo siya patatagalin. But if you have an old bread, medyo siya. So, butter, then high. That's one of my kitchen rules. If you're frying something, if it sticks, if you move it, if it sticks, it's probably not ready to be flipped over yet. So that's one tip. If it moves like this, look at this. I'm gonna push it, it starts moving. It's most probably ready to be flipped over. So, see, it's that brown. So it's kind of like a cheap pancake, diba? I don't have kids, but pwede ito pang bawat sa school, diba? Parang bilis-bilis kayo sa mag-hot cake, ganyan, or pwede breakfast. Actually, it's breakfast or merienda, but my nanay, she makes this for merienda. So we'll have our caramel. How do you do caramel? I melt butter. It's about almost 2 tablespoons. Melt, 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 melt. It doesn't matter if you burn it. If you're not gonna do this for the kids, or you're gonna do this for your boyfriend or your husband, you can put a little bit of brandy or any liquor that you like. Well, I'm going to use brown for this occasion, but you can actually use white if you don't have brown. But it's not going to give that wonderful color that you're looking for. The sugar is already melting. You will add cream. But I know cream is expensive, and we want to work with whatever we have in the fridge. So we're going to use milk with the leftovers from the custard. Okay. Let's go to caramelize. Okay, so this is done. We're finished. We're gonna plate everything. So this is our Alaminos Longanisa pasta. This is it. So we have this pasta made out of sausage, and tomatoes, garlic, and we have this toast. It's super savory and sweet like me, of course. So okay, let's taste it. I don't know about you, but kanina pa lang kayo. Papawis na ako kanina pa lang kayo. A little bit of pasta, a little bit of longanisa, the tomatoes. Sorry. I may not go into dessert because I'm gonna finish this whole thing by myself. Till next time, bye bye.